Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Ty. I am here to review the latest film, the erotic thriller by writer, actor, producer, and director Nelson J. Davis, and that film is 3Play. Now, I call Nelson J. Davis Mr. Tubi, or the Denzel of Tubi, because when I first got on Tubi, almost every film that I watched, he starred in, wrote it, or directed it. But listen, I can't call him Mr. Tubi anymore because his films are not only on Tubi, they're also on Amazon Prime. And this one, 3Play, is streaming, if I'm not mistaken, exclusively on Reveal. It's on Reveal. So get Reveal so you can see this one. 3Play. Now, 3Play stars Nelson J. Davis as Malik, Courtney Gray as Quentin, Stacey Wino as Alicia, Melissa Ratry as Lacey, Tyrone Dunston as Jonathan, April Davis as Jasmine, and then we also have Jermaine Sledge and Donnie Millsap. So it's the sequel to Three the Wet Way, also known as Triple Standard. In fact, I reviewed it as Triple Standard down here in my reviews. Go look down in there. You'll see my reviews of Triple Standard. But the film had a name change, so it's now called Three the Wet Way. And that film was about Malik and his friend Calvin, two successful businessmen. I believe they're architects, great business, got a lot going on for themselves. But Malik is a ladies' man, and Malik be having them threesomes with all the finest women. That's what you're going to get in these films, too. Fine women. You know, he getting all the ladies. And Calvin was impressed by that. And Calvin has a girlfriend, but Calvin's like, hey, I want to try these threesomes. And in part one, all of that just got out of control. And what this film teaches you is the repercussions of these threesomes, that they're not always what they seem there to be. And that's the thing. So now, part one was just turned out to be a disaster for Calvin and both of them, because they meet up with these women, and these women turn out to be some sort of con artists that con wealthy men out of their money. And not only that, they also con them and get pregnant by them and sell the babies. So it's just a crazy, crazy story. So that was part one. So now part two is picking up with just Malik, and Malik is seeking a therapist. He's seeing Dr. Quentin. And, you know, Malik is saying, I've been having these bad dreams about constantly getting hit by a car. So Quentin knows all of his issues because that's his therapist. And so he's going to him, and he knows about what happened and all the things, the trauma from the threesomes that he was having, and all the way those things turned out. And so he's like, perhaps you're having, you know, these dreams because you're guilty, or you're feeling guilt based on what happened to your boy Calvin in part one. So you're like, okay, this is interesting. I'm liking this. I'm liking that he's dealing with repercussions. And you think that his character is going to learn something. But no. He's a ladies' man. And I must say, the women in this one, in 3Play, they are just as fine as the ones in the first one. There's beautiful women in this. And this is like an erotic thriller, y'all. So it's a lot of sex going on in there, a lot of sex scenes and stuff. So, you know. But so now, Dr. Quentin, is at an art gallery with his girlfriend, Alicia, and Malik shows up there. Now, Quentin introduces Malik, and Quentin's girlfriend is like, oh, you the dude that be having the threesomes. First of all, that is breaking client-patient confidentiality, and the doctor can get in trouble. So this causes a friction right here, and this is bad. This is bad business, because, and first of all, why would she do that? Well, I was looking at the screen like, yo, why would she say that? So she says that, and she looked like she was intrigued and interested, and the doctor's feeling bad, so now he has to make it up to Malik. And he's like, you know, you can get a free session. I'm sorry, this, that, and the third. Then what ends up happening, oh, and even before that, Malik even gets some action at the art gallery, which was crazy. But what happens after that is they end up, you know, doing another session. Then he's inviting Malik over for dinner. And I said, oh, shoot. And what happens? Malik ends up having a threesome with the doctor and the doctor's girlfriend. And here's my thing with Malik. Sir, have you not learned your lesson from what happened in part one? there are repercussions to all of this. And this man is he just doesn't learn. He just does not learn. But I think that's what the point of this film is, to show how some people they have their own addictions. Because I believe Malik might be a sex addict too. And they just do things and they never learn. And that's what I got from this. It was good. And I was like, this dude just never learns. I just don't understand it. So that's what the film deals with. And it's also picking up some things from part 2. Because remember, I said there were these con artist women that were getting pregnant by men and selling the babies off. And so Malik hires a private investigator to investigate that. So we're dealing with those 2 stories in this. And I'm like, I enjoyed this film. I really did. I also liked looking at the film. I liked Malik's house. His house was hooked up. It was nice. I like seeing that excellence. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I love that. I like, when I watch films, I look at characters' homes. I'm like, damn, they got a nice house. That's just something I tend to do. I like that. I was like, that was a nice house. He's a successful businessman, but to me, he just doesn't make the right decisions. He makes decisions that makes for good drama, though, because he keeps spiraling out of control and things just keep getting worse. And he gets all the ladies. He gets the ladies in here too. But I'm saying, when is he going to learn that this type of stuff is keeping him in trouble and keeping him in danger? You're having these bad dreams, bro. You're doing all these things. You went to therapy, then you end up messing with the therapist's girlfriend too. Well, y'all doing it all together. But then, because I'm not trying to spoil everything for you, I just gave you a little, you can still watch it. But then there's so much more to this film. There's another twist. It's a twist that happens at the end, and a cliffhanger. So we know that there's going to be a part 3 to this. And I'm excited about that too. My only beef with this, I felt like as soon as I was getting really invested in it, it ended on a cliffhanger. And I'm like, come on, man. But that's good, because that means I'll be back to review part 3 when part 3 comes out, because it was a really good film. I think it has the characters. I was interested in the characters. I like the plot. I like the beautiful women in it. I like to see the successful brother doing his thing, and then me just shaking my head at him like, you just keep doing things that don't make sense. Like, why would you do that? What's wrong with you? Like, but I said the same thing about the doctor when his girlfriend exposed that she knew about Calvin's threesomes. I'm like, what kind of doctor are you that you're telling your girlfriend, what's wrong with you? You're messing up your profession. But see, that's when the film is good, when you're talking to the characters like that. You're like, yo, what's wrong with you? You're so unprofessional. But anyway, I'm telling you, check out Check out 3Play. You will enjoy it. If you like suspense, if you like erotica, if you like those type of films, check it out. We got to support the brother. This is an independent film. He's doing his thing, making all these films independently. He's churning them out. And they're thrillers. They got, lots of twists and turns. That's what I like about his films, are the twists and the turns, And I like giving my independent filmmakers some support. So listen, check out 3Play streaming on Reveal. You will not regret it. And come back here and tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you thought about it. If you agree with what I was saying about some of the decisions that Malik makes, check it out. And that's it for now. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next video. And of course, I will be waiting for part 3, because there's going to be a part 3. So this is the 3Play franchise, or the 3 Wet Way franchise. It's become a franchise. So there we go. So that's all for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.